Oh my God, Craig. It's
Jay.
been so exciting with the Mondo Real Ghostbusters going live yesterday, but I feel like there is this cloud hanging over the Mondo Real Ghostbusters release. Are you feeling it? Are you seeing some sad comments dropping around out there?
We did a whole stream last night. We talked to Alex Brewer. We had a great
Yeah, it was a
time.
great. I listened to it this morning.
He's great. He's awesome. We're all excited about the Venkman and the Samhain. We're all excited that real Ghostbusters action figures are finally happening. We've been asking for this for literally years. Have we not?
Exactly. And we're doing an emergency stream for work. Both of us are at work right now.
No.
Yeah, don't tell. Actually, my boss was fine with it.
Right.
So I feel like we need to bring someone from Mondo on, and we need to talk about this.
Well, there's some sad comments going on, and
Yeah.
a lot of it has to do with a specific aspect of the pricing that people I think were not prepared for in the
Yep.
way of shipping. Is
Yep.
that what we're talking about?
I think so. The $30-something shipping for a lot of people on top of the 202. I did it. It was like $250-something. I think when it was all said and done. So. Peter is backstage right now. I think we need to bring him on, and
bring him on.
We'll talk.
We got to talk to him about this.
Yeah. Peter.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Nothing much. Nothing's going on.
I was just working here. I was typing on my word processor, and I got a phone call, and it said Jay and Craig are in HR. They've been called into HR for some reason. Like, what happened?
Hey, you know what HR actually stands for? Hilarious references, and we're gonna make tons. Hey, listen,
Peter, why don't you have a seat? We're bringing you in today.
Do you know that it's my biggest fear is that I get in trouble at work, and it stems from getting in trouble as a little kid in class all the time?
Absolutely.
I always think I'm going to get in trouble for something.
Absolutely. Anytime it's like, hey, can I talk to you about something? I'm like, oh, God. Okay.
Right.
Are you guys in your bunkers? Matt Bush wants to. Do you have food buckets?
Yeah. We have rations. I'm sure paste. No, seriously, we got to talk about this shipping issue because I didn't want to be the one to bring it up.
Go ahead. But what's the deal? I haven't heard anything about it, frankly.
Where's my music? Jay, do you want to take the lead on this?
Yeah, I mean, so I did a stream yesterday with Hatter and Johnny No Research, Johnny No Toys, No New Toys.
I love that guy. My new favorite toy tuber, by the
way. And we're so excited. We know it's a big price tag, but the shipping seemed like almost an extra dagger on top of the extra price, especially when you all do free shipping on the bigger figures. So
it was like a trick instead of a treat.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think that was one of the bigger things that kind of upset people on the internets. And nobody ever gets upset on the internet. Everyone's usually real chill, real.
I've never seen it happen.
Yeah. Well, funny. So we did see that, and we had an outrageous stole my thunder monsters from just Slimer, $400. It's funny, like the day popped off, we had incredible numbers come in from everywhere, like the biggest stat.
Yes, it's been good. The response has been good,
dude. It's been huge. We've talked before, like, oh my God, I hope this line does well because I just want to make the rest of it. I want to go as far as we can into this line. It's that line, right? It's like the one thing missing from toys. Yeah. And yesterday was huge. We had a bunch of people show up early to pick it up. The craziest number that I can actually share is we had almost 50% brand new customers, like never bought a Mondo product ever.
That's insane. That's awesome.
And so it was a big day for us to notice that, wow, I guess the demand is there and bigger than we thought it was, bigger than we hoped it could be, frankly. So we heard everybody. I was ignoring most of you, but then when I saw Hatter get sad, I said, that hurts. Yeah. I don't like seeing him sad. Yep. And so now, we went in, we talked about it. We crunched the numbers. I was counting on fingers, and as you do, and we figured out that we can upgrade all the orders, domestic orders, to free shipping.
What?
For the 2-pack, for the single pack are all going to be free shipping. And for the rest of the timed edition, all domestic orders we're doing free shipping on these. And same goes for the rest of the line, the future of the line.
Holy crap.
So what you're
Okay.
saying is domestic orders on the Real Ghostbusters line. Look at us go. Free shipping. I don't know what's happening. By the way, I love when people when people are like, hey, you look tired, always a gut punch. Guys, I'm 40.
Hey.
Listen. So Peter, what if you made an order yesterday? Like what?
Yeah,
happened?
so I did make an order. So you're saying I'm gonna get shipping back and everybody else.
Yes, you're gonna. It's gonna. Yeah, give us like 48 hours to process it. Like we're already working on it. And the site should be updated. Unfortunately, we can't do anything on international. It's just like the shipping rates are so expensive international, but we want to make sure that at least domestic orders can be free shipping, and they are. They're going to be free shipping for the Samhain Peter Venkman 2-pack, free shipping for the Peter Venkman 1-pack, the solo. We were going to wait till tonight to mention it on Toy Talk and do a whole funny shtick about it, but the reality is I just didn't want to wait any longer. I didn't want this cloud to hang over the release because, you know, like you guys said yesterday, this is really the story of Alex Brewer and his lack of a social life. And, you know, when you pay by not having things to do on the weekend, you should be rewarded in the end. You know what I mean? Like, the rest of us are hanging out, having a fun time. And he's poor guy. Let me see. Did I get in trouble from work? And
did you get in trouble right now?
No. I'm like, wait, I just got a message that says dude from Jesse in marketing. I'm like, what did I do, bro?
What did I do now? It was a Halloween prank.
Anyway, everything's cool. But the point is, we're doing free shipping, like I said, the 2-pack and the 1-pack. I didn't want it to overshadow Alex's. No, in all seriousness, this is a story. I've said this before. This is a Toy Story. Oh wow. This is a story for our business.
This is the actual,
you know what I mean?
This is it. This is Toy Story 5.
Yeah, right. And I don't want anything to outshine that. We really have an awesome team internally. We've been working their butts off. This has been a tough one, and we didn't want to get right to the finish line and then have this be the story. So we talked about it internally. Like I said, the good news is it's a successful first day. We always talk about it. You guys always talk about this. Like if you vote with your dollar, like if you want something to work, support it. If you don't care, don't support it, fine. But this is how like waves happen in this business. I'm happy that Mondo and Funko has allowed us to be very transparent as much as we can be with our business. And so this is one of those times I want to tell you guys that like your support for the line and blowing it up has made it so that we can be more flexible and make decisions like this. And again, I'm so happy to see everybody comment on Alex's post yesterday because it's almost a year to the date when we all flipped out. It's crazy, dude. I would be this stoked if it was any other company having this situation happening because, like I said, I've been a fan of toys forever, fan of collecting forever. And, you know, it's usually the same kind of year in, year out, same name, same story, same things kind of happen, slight variations. But this is a big one, and I just want to like thank the community. We joke a lot, you know. We try to have interventions with Johnny because, but generally speaking, it's a good community, and you guys really showed up yesterday. So luckily, we were able to do this, and make it possible. So I just want to let everybody know. I don't want to do a whole long thing here. We don't have. But you guys have to work whatever you're doing. Looks like you're in Abu Ghraib over there. What are you doing? But you know, I just want to get out of the way. I know you guys have people paying attention all day, and let it be known. I don't think we're gonna make a big post about it or anything, but it'll be people whose orders already been processed are upgraded. You should see that. Give us 48 hours before you like reach out to customer service. At least a couple days to square it away. New orders should see it reflected. But we're doing it. So I just want to
I think somebody said in the chat it already, Rudolph just updated the checkout page, and it's
Cool.
free. So if you're trying to check out
So-
now, it's there.
We'll socialize this. Like, if you guys aren't gonna like make a post yet or whatever, like we'll make sure everybody knows. And like, I think that's really cool. I do think though, like, I think the lesson to be learned here though, and I don't want to speak for you guys, Peter, but like, yes, there was some vocalization yesterday, people talking about the shipping and stuff, but I think if I'm reading what you're saying, the real reason that this is happening, it's not because people complained, it's because
No.
the support of the line is so strong right off
That's
the bat that you guys can do this and justify it.
Dude, everything is numbers. Like, that's the reality. Like, that's the real. We all know that. Everybody watching this knows that. I read the comments from toy fans and collectors is so much at a higher level. I know that sounds shocking than the average fandom. Like, they know the business. They care enough about the business. They tend to learn from all of us and the streams and all that. Everything comes down to numbers. You know, there is no blanket. Like, if it works over here, why doesn't it work over there type of thing. It's so like, it's so nitty gritty stuff. And there's always like one thing ruins everything else, or one thing moves and that makes everything else work. And so usually we are, as a team, and I'm assuming all other companies are like this, believe it or not, small teams at least, trying to make it as palatable for everybody buying it, because we're also the collectors, right? I was on a meeting today talking about how it's tough to be an international customer no matter what. I buy all my Godzilla figures from Japan, and I just get railed every time, to the point where when we fly to Japan, I bring an empty suitcase to stuff figures in because I know I don't have to pay shipping on them, right? And so we get that part of it, but at the same time, it's because you guys showed up on day one. It's a timed edition. It's a month long. People could have waited at any point. I'm sure people will come in later on, but the day one hype gave us the leverage we need to be able to look and see if we can move numbers here and there to make it work, and it does. So we're going to do it.
And
that's awesome to hear.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. It's really freaking cool.
Even past the first 2 weeks, by the way.
Even past the first 2 weeks. I do want to plus in.
Nice.
Oh gosh,
thank you.
Get out of here.
Thank you.
But
He works in a balloon. He works at a Party City, if you didn't know.
I do. That's actually my career. Let me plus in some of these chats real quick. Dan Clark, I'm international, but still, that's an awesome thing to do. Go Mondo. He also asked, will the Firehouse playset be free shipping too? Winky, winky. Matt Bush says, I want to pay more for shipping. This is BS.
Just buy some gift cards for other people.
Yeah, there you go, Matt. Studio Henge. Okay, that's awesome. So can I change the shipping address from Canada to US? I can use my border post office, which I usually use. Is that something that could work? I don't know. Peter. I don't know. It's not for you to decide, I guess.
I don't know much about that. I do know, and again, I'm speaking as somebody who buys internationally. There are toy buying agents. I don't know if that's even ethical or legal, but that's a thing that exists.
Unofficially, that's something I've heard that happens.
Yeah.
William Johnson, thank you for your patronage to your customers. New fan here. It's something that I will say, Peter, and I know we praise you guys a lot, but I think Mondo isn't perfect. You all make mistakes, and this, I don't think it's necessarily a mistake. I think this is you doing a really cool thing. But say a figure has an issue or something, but whatever it is, like, you all always strive to do the best for the customers, which I really appreciate. And then also, like, again, just doing these figures, the Herculean kind of task of trying to even make this happen. Dude. And I'm so happy that the response has been really strong, because it's almost validating all of that hard work you all did, because it was a risk. If this thing fell flat and it didn't go well, that would have sucked.
It was a lot of, look, man, it's like everything. It's a lot of work up front, not knowing if it's going to pay off. And there's a reason. We've said this before. There's a reason why other companies have not done this. And a lot of people don't have the right answers online. I've seen a lot of comments about it. A lot of people don't have the right answer. Some people do, but there's a reason why this line hasn't been produced. It's very difficult from a lot of standpoints. For a lot of reasons. And so it's just the fact of the matter is, we wanted to do it, and we wanted to reward Alex truly and platform him, because, dude, our team is so good. I think you've had, other members of our team on before, but we have such an Avengers lineup of people on our toy team. The Mondo team is small, but it's stacked. And so you just want to preserve that. From somebody who's worked in this business for a little while and other businesses, you realize how rare that is, where everybody's pulling their weight, everybody's going 101%. And so, we just try to, it's expanding faster than a small team probably should. I know we have people know that we have Funko behind us, but we really do get to operate autonomously. And sometimes the success of a certain line or whatever kind of like thrusts us, into a higher production rate. And then the factories are like, whoa, that kind of thing. So it's all this stuff that we're working on improving constantly, but we're never going to not back up our orders. We're never going to not show up for a customer. And if we can't do it 100% the first time, we're going to get as close as we can and try for the next time. That I will definitely say, no matter what.
Peter, before we head out, first of all, this is amazing. It's really goodwill for the fans. The fact that you said you guys had almost a 50% new customer rate, I think that not only shows it shows how great Mondo is and what your outreach is. I think that the toy community, you guys have been more than any other toy company really ingrained with like the YouTubers and the social media people, and like you guys spend hours out of your day, out of your work day, hanging out on YouTube channels just to talk about the stuff that you're passionate about. The way Alex kind of willed this into existence and you guys backed him up.
Legend.
It's really great. And then also like as a Ghostbusters fan and somebody who's been part of that community for so long, this speaks volumes to like, hey, this is a viable brand with like passionate fans who are willing 100%. To spend big money on like premium items. I think it's awesome.
No, I love it. I do want to plus this in. Thank you, Peter and Mondo, for stepping up and continuing to lead in true customer service. Just ordered mine. Thank you. Get a lot of comments. I've been plussing them in of just like, cool, I just ordered, or I'm ordering a second one, or
I don't want anybody missing Samhain, dude. Like the whole point of this line is to try to get as many of the ghosts out there that we all want. And as somebody who's had to buy on eBay or whatever after the fact, I want that to be as little of a problem as possible this time around. This is the beginning of a wave that will hopefully extend, and to be there on the ground floor is a rare thing nowadays. So hopefully we get to do it. Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
We are passionate rich fans. Okay. And then one last, the joke we had yesterday was, oh my God, what if the shipping is Alex's bonus? So now there's some people concerned that we've thrown out Alex's shipping.
Well, what we're doing is, what we're doing, like we usually, like he'll eat like a full sandwich for lunch, and we do lettuce, tomato, ham, cheese. We were doing boar's head, but we're going to probably go back down to whatever,
so like maybe like a Publix.
Well, Boar's Head had like a listeria outbreak, so I think it's okay to switch off of that.
No, but that builds what do you want to say? That builds immunity in the long run.
All right, Peter, thank you so much. This is huge.
Thank you guys.
Again, kudos, and thank you everybody for watching, and spread the word.
Yes.
Mondo Real Ghostbusters have free shipping on domestic orders. I'm super pumped and excited to see what else is.
And we'll be on live tonight, Mondo Toy Talk, to talk about the Ghostbusters.
Yes.
But holy crap, we have a November of releases that is insane, and we're going to Designer Con, so we're going to talk all about it. Alex will be on. Mark Bristow will be on. We got crazy poster news happening. So just show up tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then cheap plug for us. Alex was on Toy Anxiety last night.
It was a really good episode.
It was a really good episode.
He's the best. He's so humble.
He is.
And extremely talented. So
and it was just good to hear his perspective of it too. Like he is, it was a really good episode.
It's a human story, toys, dude. It's like a lot of companies don't allow for that because you don't know who these people are, but you guys have done an amazing job ever since I started watching you about putting the people behind the business up on screen for us all to get to know. I love that. And it's the truth. It's a human story, all this stuff, and we're all like, come on, we're so close, let's get it. And then the last second something can shift, and like, no, the whole thing. So anyway, I love you very much, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for watching.
We're gonna do it. Bye everybody. Take care. Have a good day.